Hey guys, my name is Nicolette Mashile. I'm also known as the Financial Bunny. And guess what? I am a spring baby. So I'm excited to be bringing you this last edition of Walletwise weekly series. Our videos. This is my last video. I'm so sad, guys. Oh my goodness. It's been absolutely amazing with you guys. But of course, before I go, I'm going to do a recap video for you guys. So don't worry. This week, I just want to talk a little bit about how you can spring clean your finances. You know, the birds are chirping. The flowers are blooming. Your finances should be doing exactly the same thing. But how do you ensure that your finances do bloom during this new season? The first thing you need to ensure that you do is to make sure you budget. We can't stress budgeting more than we've already stressed it. Remember, when you are doing your budget, you're basically telling your money where you want it to go. So ultimately what you are doing is that you're putting together a plan as to this amount of money is going to go to this amount of money is going to go to that. And then that's when you will start to be able to see something is not right. When you start overspending either on one area of your life, or maybe you are underspending on another area of your life. So budgeting is quite important. Please remember to do that statement exercise where you print out your bank statement. So you go to the Standard Bank ATM, you take out your statement, and you actually go through that entire statement with 3 different types of highlighters. One, you highlight all your contractual debt. The second one, you highlight all your frivolous spending. And of course, the third one, you highlight everything else that is a living expense. Now you start to categorize how you spend your money. And that is going to be very important. But remember, for you to be able to do this, you've got to be honest with yourself. Because if you're not honest, it's just not going to work. It really is just not going to work. And of course, it's a new season, so it's a great time for you to move to tip number 2, which is for you to set up your new financial goals. I know it is very easy to take needs and wants and confuse them and think that your wants are your needs and you justify them because you know you're the one who works hard. You're the one who wakes up every single morning to go to work and then you get your salary. But the reality is that not every single thing is going to be a need. So now that we're in the new season, it is time for you to look carefully at your needs and your wants and start understanding what is really important to you so that you reach those financial goals. It is important right now to set your financial goals, even for 2021. Of course, we don't know what 2021 is going to look like. If anything, 2020 was just a nightmare for all of us. But we are not going to get a trailer for 2021. So you might as well make sure that you are well prepared. And how do you do that? Is you set your financial goals. You make sure that you don't have those budget leaks because those are the dangerous ones. How do you actually make sure that the budget is effective or efficient for you? Effective is the right English word. Make sure that you cancel all subscriptions that you're not using. Yay! I can't stress this enough. Guys, people have subscriptions to magazines, all sorts of things. Cancel those things because they are actually just thieves. They are stealing money from your budget. It makes no sense. And if you know that you've got a gym subscription, but you don't go to the gym, let it go, my friend. This one is not for you. Yegela, leave it, let it go. It's time for you to really let go of all the things that are taking money out of your pocket but are not giving you any type of value. I forgot the last one. And the third tip, which is probably one of the most important ones, is that on your budget, after you have actually done the exercise and gone through your budget and realized, okay, maybe there is some money that I've kind of saved from canceling all my subscriptions, you've got to ensure that you allocate some money to your savings and your investments. Of course, I would say pay yourself first, which means that first, allocate money to your investments and your savings. But I know that sometimes times can become very tough and you do find yourself in a situation where you might need to cut off a couple of things so that you can make some disposable income available to yourself so that you can actually save or invest. But it is important that you prioritize investing and saving. Very important. And I forgot the last one again. Fellow South Africans, fellow compatriots, let's go into a family meeting. Yegelani lento yogu avoid my private calls. Stop this thing of not wanting to speak to your creditors. It is important that you speak to your creditors because at the end of the day, when it comes to paying your debts, you've got to pay your debts. Because remember that you went into a credit agreement willingly, voluntarily. So you've got to make sure that if you do find yourself in any type of debt distress, call up your credit providers, speak to them. I'm telling you, the conversation might even go towards your interest. Speak to them so that you don't find yourself in a situation where they're now having to draw up defaults and all sorts of court judgments against you. Have a conversation with them, explain to them COVID has been quite a big thing for a lot of our finances. It's really just wreaked havoc for most of us, and this is the right time for you to have a healthy relationship with money, healthy relationship with your creditors, and a healthy relationship with your financial future. I hope that you guys are going to stay wallet wise at all times, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Mwah! And this financial bunny is hopping out. Bye.